Your client, I will do a revision on the towel technique, yeah? So your client would come, you come into the room, your client will be this way. What you're doing, or actually not correct, you will put the towel this way, yeah? Now this towel is quite small, and you can see how the hands, arms falling outside in the winter will be kind of hard and cold. I have a client who I go a lot to them, and she bought not only a massage table but also an electric blanket, and they put it underneath. Amazing. And when I was practicing in New York, when it was colder, I used to do that. Electric blanket underneath. I tell you what, is the best investment beside the massage table, and it's just amazing. Really, people relax with. So we're putting the towel this way. And remember the tea towel, very, very important. Yeah, you're tucking this under, good. And then you lift their legs. Can you come a bit close to this side? Because a lot of the time, even in final exam, I see students doing that. It actually makes it worse because you put pressure on their toes, so you need the toes to touch the table. Okay. I would show you now, there is any oil around?
We have some.
Yeah, okay. I would show you how quickly I get into deeper work, okay? So, hold, preparation, you prepare, you just do the hold. It's nice to empty myself and feel really what's going on their body. So I feel that he's breathing quite quickly, and now it's kind of slowing down. Then I think I'm ready. In real life I might stay a bit longer, but let's move on, okay? Good. The first effleurage I do is very slow. Okay? Usually the first effleurage. Hello, hi. You can come close. The first effleurage I do very slow. Why? It's just the initial contact. Another one.
And then just go and blend in.
Good, fantastic. We just started, so please help yourself to come closer. One more. Maybe then move on to here. And then I kind of get into next mode, really. Deeper effleurage. Do you see that I'm start leaning? I'm into deep effleurage already. So what, it took me a minute. For you, some of you would do that. Great. And then continue. And then continue. And then you can make it up to a point, but if you do too much of it, you start missing it. And then you're rushing time. You can do full body massage. You can do it. Just work your way quickly. So again, start slow, really slow. And back. And during that I feel, is his body cold? No, he's all right. Do I need 10 minutes to just warming up? It's like, oh, it's a bit boring. No, start right away. You can even start now with, okay, with elbows. We haven't done yet, but I would say start away pet massage. Start right away with pet massage. Now, can I ask Attila, are you stressed?
No, really.
No, really, okay. So is it relaxing?
Yeah.
Good. If I would do what you're afraid is to not relaxing them by doing it quickly. Forget it. You know, you can do that quite deep and relaxing. It doesn't have to be contradicting each other. So start working, you know. Okay. Lean into. Okay. You know what I find? A knot here. Okay. As quickly as it is, Attila, I'm going to press deeper into here. Let me know if it's still comfortable. Okay. Okay. Take a breath in and breathe out. And breathe in. Can I go deeper?
Yeah.
And breathe out. Okay. And you move on. So a lot quicker, the engagement, yeah?
When you're doing the compression, is there any movement of your fingers?
A little bit. A little bit.
Sort of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I want now is to show you is more the rhythm of your massage, generally. Because you have the building blocks. Engage quicker.
Was that as long as you think a compression should need, or it depends on the knot?
It was kind of 20 seconds.
And that's-
What I will do, effleurage a little bit, but actually my effleurage is quite deep, I must say, you know, and again, engage again.
Mhm.
So, this is effleurage, but also this is effleurage. Which is more effleurage than? Do you see that? I want more of this. I want you to lean. And communicate, yeah? Okay. Let's take the shoulders. So, few effleurages. Maybe this way, that way. Okay. And I'm there with my fingers already, yeah? Petrissage. Yeah. I feel he's warm. He's all right. I don't need to spend the 5 minutes of effleurage. It doesn't need. Remember what Sally, there is a different relaxation. So still relax them, but lean into. Really lean into. And then change and come to here. And can I go deeper or? Yeah? Okay. So communication, a quick communication again. All you need is just to ask if I can go deeper. You can ask how's the pressure, and then if I can go deeper. But really, that's it. Can I go deeper? So you're not engaging in just unnecessary chat. He can be relaxed as well. Yeah? So you look at my hip. It's not standing backward. I bring the hip, bring the weight. Yeah? So lean. And remember, almost like you can lift your front leg, because all the weight is coming onto the head, my arms. If a lot of the weight would come to my leg, it would be empty. I need the weight really there. So, yeah. Good. And then the neck. Yeah, you want to do effleurage? Great. Do the effleurage once in a while, but yeah, push. Who was it that talked about the client pushing the shoulder downward? It was in my group. Yes. Okay. So here, why do you need to push the shoulder downward? Anyone? Why is it more important than pushing the shoulder upward?
Stretches the muscle?
Which one?
Levator Scapulae.
Levator Scapula? Yeah, I think you can ask Luke all the muscles. That's good, very good, yeah? But, so, yeah, Levator Scapula, so you know the stress, remember that kind of muscle tone that comes up. So push it down. So when I have my, you know, the point in between my eyes, when I'm there, it's actually above the spine. See yourself. If you are there, it's too far, and it's too hard for your body to use your weight in a comfortable way. Okay. I don't see huge difference between compression and petrissage, beside that compression is a bit more static. So I'll give you an example. This is petrissage. Now it's a compression. Yeah. This is effleurage. This is petrissage. And this is a compression. Nothing changed. Beside, effleurage is more superficial. Petrissage is moving the tissue underneath, and compression is finding a knot to whatever application. It can be thumbs, it can be knuckles, it can be elbows, it can be the chin. Yeah, so feel free to do that and see what makes yourself comfortable, but it's really about the aim. Effleurage again. You can do effleurage with your forearms. Why don't you try that, you know? Try effleurage just like that. Where in the Bible of massage it says that is not correct? There is no place like that, really. And I give you the permission to do that, to just experience doing the effleurage in a different way. Yeah? The petrissage, moving the tissue, and then the compression is deeper, localized pressure. If you want to do it with your knuckles, do it. If you want to do it with the dorsal of your wrist, do it. If you want to do it with your elbow, we will do it. That's it, really. Engage quicker. Should we give it a try? Yeah? So actually, feel free to do that. And one more thing. Posture. The posture police is coming. So really move yourself and move. Move that. If you want, be on your toes, calm down, you know, really be free and move and dance with it. And if you don't do it, nobody will do it for you. Okay? So come and work in pairs. I will allocate a prospective student to you, and they will ask you